Hey, Ryan. Thank you so much for doing the homework. That's awesome. And your email was perfect because I wish every student did both of those things. Do their homework, and then if they have a problem, send me an email with their work. So thank you. You want to find a line between Warsaw and Rome. You found the correct ordered pairs. So, and when I looked at your work, and you only did a couple of things that were off. So here you found the slope correctly. The slope is negative 38 divided by negative 15. But realize a negative divided by negative will be a positive. So you could technically write this, but it gets very, very confusing because when you take this and you multiply it by x, are you going to get a positive or a negative? When you multiply it by negative 23, what happens to all these negatives? It looks like it was confusing when you tried to do it, but really, a negative divided by a negative is always 100% a positive number. So at this point right here, you should have just written 38 over 15. It's the same thing as negative 38 over negative 15. And then when you distribute 38/15 to these two, you would get positive 38/15 x. And then this times negative 23 gives you a negative, but a negative what? And then this was the second and only other mistake. You did not multiply correctly. When you take 38/15 times 23, realize 23 is the same thing as 23 over 1. So you would take 38 times 23 in your calculator, whatever that is, and then just divide that by 15. It ends up being 874 over 15. So 38 times 23 gives me the 874. And then at this point, you multiplied everything by 15, which is what you should do. The entire left side, the entire right side. So this y becomes 15y. This 4 becomes 60. The 15 cancels out, leaving you with just 38x. And here the 15 cancels out, leaving you with just negative 874. And then you get all the x's and the y's on the left side and all the numbers on the right side. So subtract 38, subtract 60, and you get this. So if you compare this answer to your answer, you see how close you were. Instead of positive 38, it should be negative 38 and negative 15, positive 15. That was the problem with keeping these negatives, and it gets easy to confuse things. And then also 285 was the result of the multiplication error way back here. And in fact, if you believe there's another tiny mistake, if you believe this is negative 60, then you should have added 60, making this 405, not 285. But regardless, let's see if this works. So let me see here. So it was negative 38x plus 15y equals negative 934, and it goes directly through Rome and Warsaw. And then I also realized when you chose those two cities, imagine the line going through those two cities. It's going up to the right. So that means it's a positive slope guaranteed. But keep up the good work. Keep on practicing. And thanks again for writing. Hope this helps.